Hey folks, this is Mike Williams from USgamer hitting you with a review of ReCore, the latest title from Microsoft Studios. ReCore is a 3D action-adventure title developed by Comcept in collaboration with Armature Studios. It's also the first game in Microsoft's new Play Anywhere initiative, meaning you can buy the game once and play it on either Windows 10 or Xbox One. All the footage here is from the Windows 10 version of the game. ReCore is the story of Jewel Adams awoken from cryosleep on the planet of Far Eden, expecting to see a terraformed paradise, only to find a desert wasteland filled with roving, angry robots. Jewel is joined in her quest to figure out what happened by her Corebots, 3 Wall-E-style robots, each with their own personality and special ability. There's Mac, the blue dog-like Corebot that can dig for hidden treasure, Seth, a yellow spider-like fellow who's afraid of heights but can drag you along distinct rails, and Duncan, a hefty red Corebot who can smash obstacles in your way. ReCore is divided into 2 primary modes of play, combat and exploration. Combat is okay. The primary mechanic is based on the interplay between the colors of the cores of your Corebots and the enemies. Jewel herself has a rifle that can switch between different colored ammo. Attack an enemy with the matching color and you'll do more damage. Combat is all about switching to the correct color to dispatch an enemy and deal more damage, while also avoiding their attacks. As you whittle down an enemy in the latter section of their life bar, you have a choice. Either you can destroy them for parts or you can extract their cores with Jewel's winch. Parts can be used to research upgrades for your Corebots, while the cores themselves can be fused with each Corebot to improve their stats. Red cores improve attack, blue improve energy, and yellow improves defense. In actuality, I found that boosting stats via cores felt a little bit tedious and not as useful or satisfying as crafting new upgrades for your bots. Big stat boosts and visual changes are far better than slow, incremental stat boosts. Combat does suffer from a few issues, though. You can lock on enemies and switch targets by tapping the look stick, but in the heat of battle, Twitch play will find you switching targets when you don't want to. In addition, Jewel herself needs a few more movement options in combat, like perhaps a Bayonetta-style dodge roll. As it stands, occasionally you'll take a hit from overlapping fire, get stunned, and then instantly killed in the follow-up attacks. An instant dodge roll of some sort would improve on the times where I felt like I was just waiting for Jewel to execute on my commands instead of just sitting there doing nothing. ReCore's stronger aspect is exploration, which is itself divided between a few open-world hubs and specific instance dungeons hidden inside each hub. Getting around the world with Jewel is a joy. Armature is made of ex-Metroid Prime folks, and they got the feel of the 3D platforming right here, which is good because you will be doing a lot of platforming. Dungeons and even some of the open-world areas will really test your reflexes. You'll have to jump, double jump, dash, and glide across a wide variety of terrains, and in some cases, ReCore gets really evil about it. Seriously, you will die, and ReCore doesn't really handhold you all that much. It'll show you an objective, but how you get there is really up to you. You will have moments where you'll get to the end of a series of successive jumps and whiff the last move, forcing you to redo the entire chain again. It's frustrating, but it's really satisfying when you succeed. This is kicked up to a high gear in traversal dungeons, where the developer throws some wicked traps and floating platforms your way. Make no mistake, ReCore might have an open world, but it is still a platformer at heart. ReCore itself is surprisingly solid until the latter chunk of the game. You'll find yourself interested in Jewel's quest to figure out what went wrong in Far Eden, only to find the game throwing up arbitrary walls in your path. Literally, the last area in the game is split into distinct floors, and each floor has a gate with a specific level and collectible requirement. I finished the first floor only to find myself prevented from moving forward at all. Instead, I was forced back out into the open world to grind a few more levels and collect 1 or 2 prismatic cores. It's here that ReCore hits the brakes full on. It's one thing to encourage exploration, it's another to force players to go on a collectible hunt just to finish the game. The high numbers of collectible cores needed to unlock the final doors just feels like pointless padding, and can end up really souring you on the rest of the game. And this is coming from someone who's rather methodical about open world collectathons like Assassin's Creed or Batman. I still think ReCore is worth playing though, and I'd really like Comcept and Armature to get a chance to revisit and improve upon the foundation laid here. The truth is, a 3D platformer like this is really rare these days and recalls back to that PS2 era of gaming. I want more of this, even if the developer has handicapped itself at the finish line. Basically, you have a 5 to 6 hour game that's been padded out to 9 to 10 hours. If you're ready for a challenging platformer on Xbox One and Windows 10 though, you should give ReCore a shot. If you like this video, you will find the full written review on USgamer.net. Please like and subscribe to the video and let us know if there's anything that we need to change about how we do video reviews. Otherwise, this is Mike Williams from USgamer, and remember, if you have to game, USgamer is the place to be.